Hi students, intermediate first year English medium. Dear students, we are successfully completed fourth unit. Then go to the fifth unit. It is a market analysis. So first of all, we want to know what is the market, what is the definition of market, and what is the classification of markets are the discussing in this video. Let me say new chapter. It is a market analysis. Market analysis. So in the market analysis, so we discussed the types of classification of markets. First of all, you know what is the market? What is called market? First means market means where the buyers and sellers met a place is called the market. Where the buyers and sellers met a place is called the market. Already we discussed in the previous videos, which means one is demand. See, one is demand. Second one is a supply. One is demand, another one is supply. Demand means the behavior of the consumer or buyer. Here the behavior of the consumer. The behavior of the consumer is called demand. The behavior of the seller is called supply. Simple enough. The behavior of the seller is called supply. The behavior of the consumer is called the demand. So here consumer, buyer and seller. Once again, buyer and seller. Where the buyers and sellers, simple. Buyers and sellers met a place is called market. Isn't it? So the demand means the buyer. Simple. The buyer or consumer goes to a certain place and the seller goes to a certain place. So there is a business or transaction in between or among the buyers and sellers is called the market. So what will be happen in the market? Demand and supply. Where the demand and the supply will be create a certain place is called the market. Demand means buyer, supply means seller. Where the buyers and sellers met a place is called market, or where the demand and the supply will be create a certain place is called the market. So buyer and seller so get together or combine together. So there is a called as market. So here how many types of market? Here the types of market or classification of markets. Let me say the types of markets or classification of markets. Here I will explain neat and clear. Classification of market. The markets are divided into area first, second time, and third on competition or competition. Simple. The classification of a market. Market means where the buyers and sellers met a place called market, you know. So the classification of markets. The classification of markets are divided into three types. One is area, time, and competition. And the area means local market. One national market, international market. Simple. One is local market, second national market, third one is international market. On the basis of the area, on the basis of the time, here one is very short run, first one, second short run, third one long run. Okay, on the basis of the competition, the markets are divided into, one is perfect competition, first one, second one imperfect competition. The imperfect competition is also divided into, one is monopoly, duopoly, oligopoly, monopolistic competition. Simple. Classification of markets. So in the classification of markets, the markets are divided into three categories. One is area, on the basis of the area, on the basis of the time, on the basis of the competition. So here on the basis of the area, the markets are divided into three types. One is local market. What is the local market? Where the demand and supply will be the locally is called the local market. Market means demand and supply, already discussed. Demand means consumer and the supply means seller. So where the demand and supply will be the locally is called local market. So in the local market, perishable goods, leafy vegetables, fruits are the selling in the local market. So the demand and supply of this commodity is locally is called local market. Village area, mandal area, so this is called local market. First one. Second, national market, where the demand and supply will be the nationally, nationwide. So the nationwide demand and supply is called, or buyers and sellers are called national market. So in the national market, for example, sugar, rice and what is it, wheat, so such are called, such are goods are sold in the national market, sold in sales. Okay, so this is a buyer, buying and selling, so national market. Okay, second. Third, the international market, the demand and supply is throughout the world. The demand and supply is throughout the world is called international market. So the international market, the most of the electronic goods, gold, ornaments and jewelries are the demand goods of the international. Valuable documents are the international markets. So this is the area based markets. One is locally, the demand supply is in the local is called local market. The demand and supply will be the national is called national market. The demand and supply is throughout the world is called the international market. This is on the basis of area. Then go to the on the basis of the time. So on the basis of the time, in the short run, all factors are fixed. Already discussed in the previous videos. Why? Because it is a short time, little more time. Due to we are not possible to change the all factors of productions. Why? Because it is a little more time. That's why if you want to increase the production, any factors should not change. Any factors are not supporting to increase the productivity or production. Due to very short run is called fixed factors. So very short run is called market period. Very short run is also known as market period. So in the market period, no one production is changed. No one factors of production is also not possible to change. So It is a very short run. First one on the basis of that time. Second one is short run. In the short run, few factors are fixed and few factors are variable. Fixed factors are constant and variable factors are not constant. It's a flexible factors. It's a changing factors. So in the short run, two type of factors are there. But in the very short run, only fixed and fixed factors. So this is a fixed and variable factors. Fixed is constant factors and variable is changing factors. Then in the long run, all factors are variable. What is all factors are variable? For example, if you want to increase the production, the land, labor, capital, organization, everything, all should be changed. It is possible to change. Okay, now, so if you want to increase the production, it is possible to change the all factors of productions. We can change the land, we can change the labor, capital, organization. So in the long run, all factors are variable. Variable means it's possible to change. So in the long run, all factors are variable. So this is on the basis of that time. This is a classification of markets. Then on competition, the markets are divided into two types. One is perfect competition market. Perfect competition market. Second, imperfect competition market. So simple. Perfect competition. No kinds in perfect competition market. Only the price determination in perfect competition. So this is the features of perfect competition. So this is the first one. Perfect competition market. Okay. It is the first one. And the second one is imperfect competition market. The second kind of competition, imperfect competition market. So in the imperfect competition market, one is monopoly. Mono means single, poly means seller. Monopoly, single seller. There exists a single seller, that is called monopoly. Duopoly, there exists two sellers. It is duopoly, oligopoly, few sellers are exist in the market. So oligopoly and monopolistic competition, large number of sellers and buyers exist in the market. So these are the kinds of imperfect competition market, but no kinds of perfect competition market. So this is the total structure. This is the classification of markets. So this is the way of the presentation, the classification of market on the basis of the area and the time and the competition. The markets are discussed in the three methods. Okay, students, thank you.